A few weeks ago, I had a client come into my office and she basically immediately burst into tears. Now, this in and of itself is not that weird because when I'm not speaking or training, I work as a therapist. So, like, this happens. But with this client, it was weird. She's just one of those people who's always very put together. She's super professional and accomplished and a little intimidating, if I'm being honest. So to see her just like crumble, I did not expect it. So I leaned in and I was like, "What is going on? What's happening?" And as the tears were streaming down her face, she just managed to like choke out, I, I think I'm going to be replaced by a robot. Now, if this had happened in 2018, when I started seeing clients in private practice, I would have been concerned, like psych consult concerned. But given that it's 2025 and we have the rise of AI throwing basically everything into question, it was like all I could do was look at her and just be like, "Me too, sister." Like, I didn't say it, but I thought it. And this is not even close to the only stressor that is on the shoulders of people, of all the people, everybody in this Zoom room, everybody in the world. It wasn't even 5 years ago that we had the great joy of experiencing our very first global pandemic together. That was great. It was great. It changed everything about how we live and how we work overnight and created a bunch of impossible situations that don't seem to have resolved themselves very well. We have a political scene that is absolutely toxic. I guess that's the best word that I could use. Markets that go up and down and up and down again. It's a really fun game I play watching my retirement accounts. And then we have housing market that goes up and up and up and up, which makes that American dream for the younger people on this call feel so out of reach. And then we have the way that our society has changed, like not just in the personal way, the relationships and the families, the friendships, the neighborhoods online. It's like an absolute dumpster fire, but the relationships here at work too. And that doesn't even take into account all the personal things that are happening in your lives, right? Like it's the marriage that falls apart. It's the baby that's born. Like, yay. Also, wow. It's the diagnosis and it's the threat of job loss and a job market that does not seem ready to catch us if we fall. So I have to ask you as we start today, is it any wonder that people are disengaged at work? I mean, are we surprised? Or, as I think is true, is this the natural, predictable, kind of obvious outcome of humans being human and just trying to survive in an incredibly stressful environment? Okay, here's the good news. Talk's not over, just getting started. We're done. That's it. This is what it is. No, talk's not over. We're just getting started. If I've learned anything from the thousands of hours that I have spent with people one on one in my therapy office, it is this. The first step to changing something is that we have to understand where we are. And to the extent that we can, we let it make sense. We just say, yeah, of course. So I want to invite you all to just take a second and take a breath with me. And, I like, let's do a therapy thing. Put a hand on your heart. You don't have to close your eyes, whatever makes you feel comfortable. But breathe in. And as you breathe out, just say to yourself, of course. This makes sense. Okay. I think we're ready to change things.